Pyre, crypt, well, that looks the same. Here, the castle. Nice, nice. I'm loving this castle thing. Castle barn, keep one, castle smithy, a market. I mean, nice. What is this? That's the donkey farm and an accountant's house. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. All right, welcome back to another episode of Forest Village, and this is new and exciting. They just released Forest Village. So Forest Village is, if you can see down on the bottom where it says exit down here, it is now 1.0.6, which is fantastic that they finally released, and they've added all kinds of new stuff. So let me, black crystal, sure, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and pick a map here. You know, small maps seem to be okay. What's the normal size map look like? Let's go with a normal size map. They have changed the map generator. That's one of the things that they've made a change on. Ooh, I like this flat area. Let me just copy this down, just in case. I hate terraforming, but let's see if I can't find a better. That was, the last one was kind of an okay of a start. This is always tricky here because you want kind of a flat enough area where in the beginning you don't have to spend a lot of time terraforming stuff. And I just want to keep going here until I can find something that is relatively decent. That kind of looks okay too. The one that I have saved though looks like the best start so far. This kind of looks nice. You know what? Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Map size normal. We're doing plains. Hills, mountains. Nah, we'll do plains. Climate is mild. We'll do climate mild. With disasters on. Our town is called Black Crystal. Okay, let me read to you some of the changes here as it's generating the land. It's implemented and enabled Steam Workshop support. That means modding. Yeah. Yeah, so you modders out there, come on, jump on this. This is like a harsh version of Banished, and you guys can do a ton with this thing. You can make this game incredibly awesome. You can now hunt with a bow, and I think they mean hunt with a bow in first-person mode. They've added an entirely new music soundtrack, along with many new in-game sounds. I'm going to pause right away. And let's see, the improved quality and performance of the render engine. They've implemented a castle keep, which we'll look at that in a minute. We have they say we have future plans to implement tech trees. These will be available within the castle interface. Implemented upgradable castle walls and castle towers that protect from wild animals for now. Cough. Viking raids. Cough. Which okay, so in the future we're looking at some sort of raid, which I think it's kind of neat. You know, you need to have some sort of something like that in here. And I like the fact that they're thinking about that, which is great. All right, let's see what else. What else do they have here? A castle smithy has been implemented, more efficient. Oh, effective, they say. Castle barn, more effective. Implemented village statistics via the accountant's house. So the accountant house is something new. Which is great. That was kind of the equivalent of like the town center in Banished. Implemented a market and trading. Yes, you needed that, obviously. That's fantastic. Donkey farm can now be constructed to boost your village transportation and capabilities. They have an improved tutorial, which I don't need right now. New landscape and landscape generator algorithm implemented. Some small balance tweaks add a lot new textures to the game, and you could tell that there are significantly new textures. It looks gorgeous. It looks a lot better. I love this grass effect down here. It's incredible. What else? Bug fixes, significantly optimized game performance, especially in a multi-thread environment, optimized RAM consumption, fixed a few bugs that force villagers to randomly get stuck and die. Fixed name generator related crashes, and fixed a few bugs in multi-threaded calculations. So that's it. That's the change. They're finally released. Let's go ahead and get started. This game is harsh to begin with. If you don't start gently, you're hosed. So let's see here. Let's put down a small house. We want the small house right off the bat. That's gonna help our population significantly. So let's go ahead and drop him right there. That's gonna get that one person who doesn't have any housing fixed here. Let's see. I want that one. What is this one? I want this one. Limit resources. Let's just look at this really fast. 20,000, 8,000, 4,000, 10,000. This seems to be good to begin with. You don't need really, 4,000 tools. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had to mess with that. Minimap, we can leave that minimap up. Select an area to increase building. That's a priority. And what is this one? Selected buildings to show statistics. Okay, well that's... I don't really know how that's statistical. But okay. Alright, let's look at some of the other things here. So that looks kind of the same. I don't see anything different there. I don't see anything different here. Municipal buildings. Let's see, what have we got? A school, a tavern, an herbalist, pyre, crypt, well, that looks the same. Here, the castle. Nice, nice. I'm loving this castle thing. Castle barn, keep one, castle smithy, a market. Nice. What is this? That's the donkey farm and an accountant's house. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. Let's see here. What is that? Scarecrow. That's kind of it, for the new building, but that's okay. I can dig that. That's right on the money. So let's go ahead and get down a lumberjack lodge, which is the equivalent of a woodcutter. We're gonna need that woodcutter up and running pretty quick. Let's get him. I kind of want him over here. Put him over here for now. It's woodcutter lodge. It's kind of close to the barn where the wood is stored. I don't think I'm going to have people work that just yet, so we'll pause that one. Let's think about getting a gatherer. We need a hunter and a gatherer. Let's see. Let's get the gatherer up here. That looks like a good place for the gatherer. Let's get the hunter up there as well. We'll just put him right next to the gatherer. Good, and we need a forester. So let's get a forester in here. And we'll put him up to the gatherer, close to the gatherer as well. Okay, that's our 3 buildings that we kind of want to focus on first. We have, what do we have? 6 adults, 2 teenagers, and 2 children. A school is mighty important to get up and running really fast. And we can think about getting that school down. Let's get some people educated because education is really, really important. School's pretty huge though, but we'll get the school in. And now, so the other thing, let's pause the school really fast. It's going to be a lot of resources. The other thing is food. Food is one of the first things I need to get in. So let's get a field in. And I don't really remember how big the fields need to be, but let's put, I want 1 worker to work it, and that's a 1 worker field. And let's put in a second 1 worker field. This is not enough space. That's a 2 worker, that's a 1 worker. So we're gonna put a 1 worker field in right there. We'll get those fields up and running right away because we need people harvesting food. The other thing is let's get a fisherman in. Because fishing is really, really important as part of our food situation. We'll keep that over here by the... That's a little too much. Okay. Good. Good. All right. Let's let this run. And let's jack up the speed. And hopefully I didn't make a mistake to begin with. But I think we've got it. Let's go ahead and jack it up a little bit more. So yeah, I love it. I don't remember if this is the same, but they said they improved some graphics. It looks like they've got some graphic improvements going on already. I want this house built first, so let's increase the priority of this house. We'll make this the most important thing to get built. And for now, we can start chopping down trees like crazy. Matter of fact, let's get some resources. going here. Warehouse barn, and that is a caravan. I did the caravan. I built the caravan last time. I just don't remember what the caravan did. I mean, I didn't get to use it, so I don't honestly remember what the caravan did for me. Lumberjack Lodge. Where's the resources? Missing right here. This is the resources, right? Collect all resources. Let's collect all resources. Oops. Collect all resources in this area. I love that little effect that they have there where it tells you exactly what you're getting. I'm getting 86 wood. I'm getting stone. I'm getting clay. I'm getting all of that beautiful stuff. Look at that. Ooh. I love that interface. Oh, I need a builder. Let's put a guy on a builder. We need a couple builders. Let's go ahead and have those guys do that. We're in spring, so I don't have to worry too much about. Let's get this on priority too. Let's get this farms on priority so I can start building some food. Both of these farms. Let's see. Where is this farm? This farm on priority? Get that building on priority. Get this building on priority. Okay, beautiful. All right. Tough game. Tough game. Tough game. If I remembered correctly, just build slow is the key. That is absolutely the key. Get people to build slowly. And we're kind of okay. I don't think this farm is oh, it is. Does it look like exactly the same size? It does. I was hoping it was exactly the same size. Let me get these farms built right away. And we still have time. We're still in spring year 1. Ooh, I'm so happy that they released this game. I'm so happy that it's up and running. We have the gatherer's construction, hunting is construction. So the gatherer, let's put 1 gatherer, 1 hunter. As soon as the farms are up, we have a field construction. Good. Let's put potatoes. Let's get potatoes in. Let's put 1 worker in. As soon as this other farm is up and running, get rid of a builder here. Excellent. Let's do potatoes. Let's get that up and running. Okay, get those farmers in place. Forestry lodge is done. Let's assign 1 forester. Let's have this builder start working on the school. I think I have some. Maybe enough for the school. Let's get the school started. Alright, why don't I have a worker here? A worker needs to be there. Alright. Fishing lodge. Gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. We have 700 fish right now. We're gonna go through that fish pretty dang fast. And how are we doing on wood? Wood is kind of doing okay. Let's start focusing on getting this built too. Because we don't need this active all the time. We can have this active on and off as we need it. So I only have 1 builder building. I'm hoping that some of these teenagers come to working pretty fast here. And that way I can have some people doing fishing and I can have some people doing the other things that I need. But as winter comes in, what'll happen is I won't need the gatherer, so I'll move the gatherer over to fishing. Getting this saved here. Beautiful. Okay, the fishing is in place. I think we're gonna have this guy start working on, yeah, let's have him start building this lumberjack. I think we're gonna need to set this to priority. I'd rather have this built before the school. Mainly because it's quick, and then 2, because winter's going to come, and I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep this firewood up. But these guys will get about 800 each. Yeah, 833, which would be great. That's fantastic. That'll make us survive for a pretty long time. And of course we have the hunters hunting, and we have the gatherers gathering, so we've got some pretty decent food for right now. Yep, we're running at 10x. Don't know why we're Z'd out. I think we ran out of resources. So let's see here. Let's make you a gatherer. We can pause this again. Only shy a little bit of wood on this, and then we can start building this. I don't remember how long it takes for the first group of teenagers to turn into adults. Why did I feel like it's grown up and is ready to study? Okay, yeah, we were 2 and 2. Now we're 3 and 1. I might not need to school this round, but we'll see. Okay, the only thing that needs is a builder, so let's get a builder building it. Get him working on this. Should be quick to build. Good. Okay, let's have him go back to be a laborer. And again, you know, I don't have to worry about fishing right now. I have these people farming, and we're in the middle of summer, so we should be able to get somewhat of a decent harvest this next go round. And if we can do that, if we can get a pretty decent harvest, should be okay. What do we have for stone? Stone is a little low. I can go on a stone hunt. Just not right now. I don't have enough people to go on a stone hunt. Get some of that wood back up. Yeah, a good start. I think it's a good start. We'll see. We'll see. This game is kind of ruthless, so we'll see what happens here. I'm really excited. I'm excited that this game came out to full release. I would have liked more, you know. I would have liked... it's nice that they added the castle, and they say that they're going to add a tech tree. I think I would have liked, you know, maybe... maybe like, I don't know, 5 or 6 different new buildings. Another baby was born. Perfect. Oh, I've got a worker. Awesome. Yeah, another worker. You know, but, you know... I'm hoping that they continue to keep improving it. And then again, I hope the modding community jumps on it too and starts getting it out there. I mean, that'd be fantastic if the modding community jumped on this. They did such an awesome job with Banished by putting out the colonial charters and putting out mega mods. And, you know, if the modding community gets into this game is going to be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm a software developer, have been for the last 25 years, and I'm actually, I haven't done any modding related stuff, but I might even actually start looking into this. Though, you know, you'd have to build models and stuff. I'm not a good graphics modeler, so that might be a little bit tough for me, but let me look into the ULA stuff. I've never looked into the ULA stuff. No promises. If it's possible, then it's possible. We'll see what happens. Maybe they have some good resources on their website to tell me how to get started. Let's see, we're going into late summer. We got to start paying attention to this. They're going to start harvesting this really soon. And let's see, let's look at our food. We're at 600 fish. We're still pretty good on fish. It's nice that we have an extra laborer. I think I'm going to actually make him a fisherman. Okay, we're starting to harvest, which is great. Ooh, yeah, made it. Early fall, starting to get that thing pulled up. Nice. Nice. That is the worry. The big worry to this game. Oh, another baby was born. That's great. The biggest worry to this game is, man, having enough food in the beginning. If you don't have enough food, that's it. You're done. And you're done fast. It's kind of like blink of an eye fast. Yeah, these are all plentiful. So the next round of building, I think we're going to have to build the smelter and the blacksmith and the other guy. I don't remember what the other guy was. But we're going to have to build that production chain so that we have some tools. Tools, luckily, in this game don't run out very quickly. You build a tool that seems to last for a pretty decent period of time. Other tools, though, it's a totally different story. It'd be nice if we could start killing these bears. And other things. I'd have to put a hunter relatively close. Instead of so far away. But that's alright for now. The bears don't attack. I don't think the bears attack. They do attack like a coop. So if you've got chickens and stuff, they'll start attacking the chickens. But not so much right now. Yeah, we're starting to get this up. I've got 500,000 worth of potatoes. And we're in fall. So they're working at harvesting this pretty dang fast. I might put another worker on here. It says she doesn't have a place to work. Is that what it says? Carrying to storage. Let's see what happens to her. Eating. Carrying food to the house. Let's up this to... Okay, it was only one, so I couldn't up it if I wanted to. They're just doing their job. Nice how they cleared off this area for me. Let's continue to bring stuff into the school. And let's look at where my resources are at. Oh, I put the farm on a pretty decent resource for stone. Nice, huge block of stone over here. I have to pay attention to that. Make sure that I don't mess that up. Another really nice block of stone right there. About ore. I've got a good block of ore here. And a pretty decent one over here. Unfortunately, I put my house right on top of an ore mine. A potential ore mine. And then what about clay? Clay? Woo! Right there for clay. Big old fatty right there. These are kind of hard to get, though, because... well, especially here. You know, because number one, it takes an enormous amount of wood. And then the other thing is... it's just a pain in the kabuki. Okay, 1,400 food is great for where we're at right now. We got 3 kids, we've got a couple teenagers, and we have 7 adults. And we're working on the school. The school is gonna take some time. And I think I should get somebody starting to chop some wood. Because our firewood is going down. These guys, we're gonna start losing the remainder of this. They don't have much to harvest, but we're gonna start losing it. Matter of fact, we lost all that one. Yep, we lost them both. Okay, now that we have lost them both, the farmers... Is the gatherer done too? Yes, the gatherer is done. So let's take the gatherer off. Let's take the farmers off, ching ching. And let's take the gatherer off. Let's put 2 more people into creating fish. And the rest of these guys can just be... Well, wasn't much left, but... they can just go about their own business. Their own business. And get out there and do the business. Yeah. Forester. What is this guy again? Lumberjack, right. Yeah, he can cut the wood. Once we get the wood scenario situated. Let's look at some other resources we can gather. let's gather... Let's see, what are we low on? We're kind of low on everything, so let's just see if I can take another... Oops, it's not what I wanted. I want resources. Let's see if we can take another... Wow, look at that. 800, 500, 600. Ooh, go ahead, you guys get that. That's a huge amount of resources to gather. Wow, that was great. I've only got one guy working, though. But we're going to need that to get the school up and running. Once we get the school up and running, then we can get the kids. And yeah, we can start getting people educated. This looks like a great start. A great start to my village. I feel very, very happy. Very happy. All right, guys. Well, hey, put a like if you like the series. Really appreciate it. I'm going to call it quits right here. And leave comments in the comment section below. I hope you guys check out Forest Village. Forest Village seems to be an incredibly great game. And we're going to start a whole new series with Forest Village because I want to try out all this new stuff. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Please remember to hit that like button if you liked the video, and subscribe to our channel so you can stay on top of all of our latest video releases. I release content almost every day. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.